On behalf of our faculty and staff, congratulations to the fall class of 2019, the spring class of 2020, and the summer class of 2020. Over the last 4 years, you embraced the challenge of being a Purdue University student. You adapted to the Polytechnic Learn by Doing method. You transitioned from our old campus to our new state-of-the-art facility. Some of you travel the world, experience new cultures, and learn new ways of doing business. You learn from the expertise of our faculty, you learn leadership skills, use advanced technologies like Raspberry Pi, Arduino, 3D printing, PLCs. But more importantly, you learn from one another. You have built lifelong friendships, and they will be foundational for your next adventure. Now you embark on a new journey that is riddled with uncertainty. However, I am confident in your Purdue Polytechnic education will carry you forward. You are now a member of an elite group. You are a Purdue University alumni. Best wishes, and boiler up.
Dear fellow graduates, Purdue faculty, family, and friends, it is my honor to present this speech in our graduation video. First, I'd like to congratulate every graduate on achieving your degree. You've all put several years into your education, and you've worked hard to get to this point. Some of us have even had to do our schoolwork alongside working our regular job, as well as taking care of our family. And so, I would just like to congratulate you on your hard work in obtaining your degree. You've earned it. I'd also like to thank the Purdue faculty for caring about us graduates more than just their job required. When we needed extra help on our homework, you were there to give us an extra hour of your time. When we ran into personal problems, you were there to work with us. It was a privilege to work with faculty that not only prioritized our education, but also our well-being. During various conversations over the years with the faculty here, I noticed that the faculty knew each and every student. Whether it was a professor or someone working in the front office, they knew each and everyone's name and personality. And it wasn't because they just had a fun time memorizing people's names, but it was because they cared about each and every one of us. And for that, I am truly grateful. Finally, I would like to thank our family and friends for giving us their support and love throughout our time in college. It means the world to us, and we appreciate it so much more than you could ever know. I would like to talk about the future, but to do that, I first need to talk a little bit about the past. Before coming to Purdue Polytechnic Anderson, I had no idea what I wanted to be. After going to a Black and Gold Day, though, at our old location at the Flagship Enterprise Center, I was like, okay, I'm going to Purdue Polytechnic Anderson. And at the time, I was a little interested in computers, so I decided to pick up the Computer and Information Technology degree. And I had used computers all my life, but for some reason I had never thought about it until I decided to go to Purdue Polytechnic and saw that it was one of their majors. So that worked out well for me. During my time here, then, I have since been presented with many opportunities thanks to the Purdue faculty. I got to volunteer as a member of the Purdue Polytechnic Anderson Ambassadors Club. I got to work with great people on the school podcast and met many people, including the mayor of Anderson, local business owners, as well as the governor of Indiana. I got my first job working in a field related to my degree, which is, always a tiny bit scary, getting your first job related to your major or your degree. But thanks to the faculty, I was presented with an opportunity to take that, and I did, and it worked out great. I also got to take home some leftover cake from volunteering at previous graduation ceremonies. I even got asked to speak at a local teachers conference about my major, and that was actually kind of exciting because my high school principal came up to me after I did my speech, and he actually shook my hand and recognized who I was, and it was just amazing, this person I never thought I would see again, treating me with, all that respect. It was really amazing. And the reason I'm telling you all these things isn't because I want to brag about the things I've done or tell you my life story, but it's because all these were opportunities and that I voluntarily took them. And I would like to recognize other graduates who also took similar opportunities, and I would like to especially recognize those who had to balance work, life, and school, but still managed to find the time to volunteer and work with the community. Now, this is an important point because there will be many opportunities in our future, but these opportunities will not wait for us. We must reach out and take them. That's part of the reason why I had such a blast at the Anderson campus. I took the opportunities that were available to me. Luckily, during the past few years, we've had the Purdue faculty create these opportunities for us. Some opportunities were mandatory, such as working with local businesses and through classwork, but it was still fun. It was still awesome to get that real world experience. But many of these opportunities that the Purdue faculty got us were optional, such as them inviting financial advisors to speak with us and coordinating a trip to Europe. We didn't have to take these opportunities, but those of us who did benefited from them. And for that, I am grateful to the Purdue faculty. The future will still have numerous chances for us to contribute to our community, show off our hard work and skills, to travel, and to experience things that we usually wouldn't be able to. But rarely will we be required to take an opportunity like in our classes where we had to work with local businesses as part of it. Instead, we will have to do the hard parts of finding these opportunities, finding the time, and sometimes finding the money to take advantage of these chances that we'll have. Now, the future is uncertain. Currently, the world is under the threat of coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. The majority of the United States is in lockdown. Currently, we don't know how long we will have to wait until there's a vaccine, or until how long to stay at home, orders are lifted, or really, we just don't know a lot of things. However, what is certain is that there will be opportunities, and that we have the skills, education, and character to tackle these opportunities. I encourage you all to make the most of your future, not just by finding a job and living comfortably, but by taking the opportunities that are out there. Help clean up a park, volunteer at a local soup kitchen or a homeless shelter. For the engineers, perhaps propose a new design at your work, or just make a new design and make a new project by yourself. Join a local or online hobbyist club for a hobby that you're interested in. Find a new hobby. Attend a local conference. Apply for that dream job you think you're underqualified for, or even make that job. However, not all opportunities have to be, big, like making your own job and creating your own business. You can find the time to plant a garden, you can find the time to go on a trip with your family, or you can just simply tell someone to have a good day. These are all opportunities that are within our grasp and that we can make. However, the future is uncertain. We won't always have the chance to go on a trip with our family or to help clean up a local park. I may never interview another person for a podcast ever again, or even give a speech. But with our degree in hand and courage in our hearts, we will find these opportunities, and if we can't find them, well, we can make them. After all, we are Purdue, and we are makers. The best thing about the future is that we can shape it. Who better to shape it than us Purdue Boilermakers? Thank you, and Boiler up.